Hello, welcome to this year's Cultural Connections Human Relations Awards and Cross Cultural CARE-a-oke. My name is John Royal. Welcome to tonight's festivities. For all of you watching on Twitter, Facebook, and celebratenashville.org, I welcome you. I am just a little bit about me. I am a native Nashvilleian. For those of you who are listening to this broadcast, I'm a Black man with dreadlocks and a beard. I have glasses on. I have a black hoodie on, and I am coming live and direct from my house. Just a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. Cultural Connections is a multicultural event that celebrates the recipients of the annual Human Relations Awards. Now, these awards shine a light on the efforts and accomplishments of Nashvilleians and organizations endeavoring to ensure our city is welcoming, equitable, and inclusive. And tonight we have two honorees who definitely fit that bill. Council Member at Large Zulfat Zwara and the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition. Now, you'll hear more about and from them a little later. But first, where would I be if I did not acknowledge the reason that we're at our houses is because we are in the middle of a worldwide health emergency. We are in the middle of a pandemic, but this pandemic is not going to stand in the way of us recognizing members of our community. It's also not going to stand in the way of us celebrating together, even in this virtual space. So I want to encourage you to sing along. This is karaoke, as a matter of fact. So we have some very talented performers showing up tonight. Tremaine Artemis, Dea, Ruben Dario, and Ketch Secker from Old Crow Medicine Show. They will all be performing, and there will be lyrics that show up. Just if any of you've ever done karaoke before, you can sing along with them in the comfort of your own homes. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, your loved ones, everybody that you care about here in the Nashville community. And for those of you who are watching outside of the Nashville community, thank you, welcome. We have an incredibly diverse lineup, as you'll see, and that reflects our community here in Nashville. Now, if you're watching on celebratenashville.org, you already know about the great things that this festival is about. Every single year for 24 years, as a matter of fact, we've had a cultural festival that celebrates the best of all of us. If you donate tonight, all the proceeds go towards that Celebrate Nashville Cultural Festival. And we, of course, just like tonight, weren't able to have it in Centennial Park and invite the entire community, but there was a digital festival where people could tune in online. 72 countries tuned in to watch. Over 28 languages were spoken in those 72 countries. But you don't want to hear me talk about it. Why? Let's watch a small video about what it was like to do this year's festival. Roll the clip.
What does it look like when you celebrate Nashville in 2020? It looks like community, one love and unity.
Unity.
Unidad.
Unity. Celebrate Nashville is a color rush, a vibrant song with a never-ending paintbrush. It's tasting joy and embracing positivity, believing that a little boy and a little girl can live out a king's dream. It's a call knowing that someone will respond. It's Metro Parks leading the way with the torch of humanity. It's the value in human life, knowing we all have the opportunity to get it right. This is Celebrate Nashville. Always has been and always will be a place for connection and reflection, growth and understanding. All it takes is one voice for us to climb. This is how we celebrate. Together.
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 Заедništvo.
Juntos.
Together.
that was a little video showing you what it means to do Celebrate Nashville here. And I want to give a special shout out to my main man, Rashad the Poet. Look him up. He's got on social media on all the platforms. He is an author. He's a motivational speaker. He is an incredible spoken word artist and musician. And he's also an actor. So make sure y'all check out my main man. So I do want to read a couple of things about the Celebrate Nashville Cultural Festival. And like I said before, it celebrated its 24th anniversary in 2020. Next year, it will be our 25th anniversary of the festival. And so for almost a quarter century, it has provided an occasion for the population of Greater Nashville and Middle Tennessee to interact and become engaged with others outside their ethnicity by providing a fun, educational, and interactive experience that stimulates all those involved and engages each sense. Dance and costumes for the eye, storytelling and music for the ear, and the hands of old acquaintances and new friends, and the food, those special dishes, look forward to all year long. So the festival will be back. It will return, and hopefully we'll all be able to go out of our houses and celebrate together. But for right now, on to our first guest of the night. Our first guest of the night is a Bengali artist who is also a visual artist and a musician, and has been doing those things for over 20 years. And she uses her gifts. To talk about issues that concern the South Asian diaspora. Friends, give a warm virtual welcome to Dea.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dea. Welcome to Cultural Connections. Hey, Dea, I was reading through your bio, and what popped out to me was the fact that you draw cartoons.
Yes, I do.
Tell us a little bit about Dea Creations, please.
Yeah, so They Creations is my, it's like my baby. It's my social media platform. So on there, you already said such kind words about me and gave me a wonderful intro. But yes, I am Bengali American. Bengal is a region in Bangladesh and northeastern India and West Bengal, India. And my family hails from there. So on my social media platform, I do little cartoons about issues that the South Asian community or the Bengali community are facing, or just, general educational, raising awareness about what our culture is like. And I'm also a singer. So I sing Bengali music. I'll sing Indian music like Bollywood. And then tonight I'll be singing some English tunes.
Great. Well, so without further ado, take it away, Dea.
Awesome. So the first song I'm going to be singing is going to be A Whole New World. I just picked this song because I personally love Disney tunes, and I figured that everybody would know this song, so I hope you enjoy it, and definitely please sing along with me, even though I won't be able to hear you. I just hope everyone joins in.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. You can point the view, no one to tell me where to go. Stay here, a whole new world. That things you never knew, but when I unbelievable time, indescribable feeling, soaring up, revealing endless time and time, a whole new world. I'm like a shooting star up above. With new horizons,
Yay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, that song always brightens up my day, no matter what type of mood I'm in. The next song I'll be singing is a little different. I know I picked this super happy Disney princess song to start off with, but the next song is more on a serious note. I'm going to be singing Titanium by, originally by Sia, and the song just means a lot to me. I think we're all just going through a really tough time because of COVID, and the song really talks about, you know, no matter what's gonna stop me, no matter what's gonna shoot me down, I'm gonna keep on going. And I think as a community and as people, we just need to remember that even though it's getting hard, we're having wonderful events like this, and we can push through, and we will push through, and better times are to come. You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets will stay. You shoot me down, but I get up. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not singing. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am
I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. Titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Friends, that was Dea. I'm hoping you enjoyed that. Oh, friends, I it is a those are I took both of those songs and really applied them to the situation that we're having here in Nashville, in as much as we are titanium. We are a strong community, we're a very diverse community, and we are going to make it through. And just the fact that we are together here, we've gathered artists, we have wonderful people in our community that we are celebrating tonight. I want you to take a minute to celebrate yourselves, celebrate your continued survival and the hope that you are generating right where you are right now tonight. I want to read you something. Speaking about our community, I have lots of just full disclosure. I have lots of paper around that's about the festival, and it's about so many different things about Nashville. One of the reasons I enjoy engaging with these events is because I learn so much myself about the community that I live in, and I've been here all my life, and I think I know it pretty well. And I feel like I'm learning new things every day. So here, friends, I want to share something with you. Now, did you know that currently 15% of Nashville residents are foreign born, like not born here in the United States? 15%. By the year 2035, now you think that's a long time away, but it actually is not. It's only 15 years from now. 42% of Nashville will be foreign born or children of immigrants. That is exciting to me. That is wonderful. It is beautiful. And then by 2040, by 2040, by 2040, 20 years from now, there will be no majority race or ethnicity in Nashville. Now, can you imagine how much variety, how much flavor, how much beautiful collaboration and joy that will be, even more so than there is now? And there's a whole lot here in Nashville right now. And speaking of artists and collaborators and talent from all over the place, our next performer hails from Colombia and is one of the members of the band Rumba Madre. Friends, give a warm virtual welcome to Ruben Dario.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here sharing with you this special moment. Thank you. Thank you for this invitation. Yes, I am a member of the Rumba Madre, one of the singers in this band, singers and guitar player and composer too.
I have a couple questions for you, Ruben, because
Sure.
I was reading through your bio, and you are a self-described wandering spirit who is in love with his guitar.
Oh, yes.
And I want to know, do the other guitars? No, I'm just no. But how much fun is it to perform with your bandmates and Ruben Madre? And also, can you tell us a little bit about you? I mean, you describe yourself as a wandering spirit. Can you tell us how that traveling spirit comes through in your music that you play and with Rumba Madre?
Our band is a so fun band. If you go to see us, it's a spectacular show because we are having fun all the time. But also we put in our lyrics something special, something more social. Yeah, so it's music that you can dance, you can enjoy, but also if you put attention to our lyrics are
All
special.
right.
But also we put a little bit of I am the romantic member in the band.
Okay.
So
Okay.
normally I put my part. So we have also love songs. And in that case, I select one love song for this karaoke.
Oh, so you're going to do a love song? Well, then, hey, I'm not
One
going
of
to get in the way anymore. I'm not going to get in the way anymore. Let's get to it.
Okay. Okay, this is La Camisa Negra by Juanes from Colombia.
No por pobre y feo ni por antojado.
Tengo la camisa negra, hoy mi amor está de luto. Hoy tengo en el alma una pena y es por culpa de tu embrujo. Sé que tú ya no me quieres y esto es lo que más me hiere. Tengo la camisa negra y una pena que me duele. Al parecer que solo me quedé y fue pura todita tu mentira. Qué maldita mala suerte la mía que aquel día te encontré. Por beber del veneno malevo de tu amor, yo quedé moribundo y lleno de dolor. Respiré de ese humo amargo de tu adiós y desde que tú te fuiste yo solo tengo la camisa negra, porque negra tengo el alma. Yo por ti perdí la calma y casi pierdo hasta mi cama. Cama, 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 baby, te digo con disimulo. Tengo la camisa negra y debajo tengo el difunto.
A enterrártelo cuando quieras, mamita. Así como lo oye, mira. Tengo la camisa negra, ya tu amor no me interesa. Lo que ayer me supo a gloria, hoy me sabe a pura. Miércoles por la tarde y tú que no llegas, ni siquiera muestras señas. Y yo con la camisa negra y tus maletas en la puerta. Al parecer que solo me quedé y fue pura todita tu mentira. Más que maldita mala suerte la mía que aquel día te encontré. Por beber del veneno malevo de tu amor, yo quedé moribundo y lleno de dolor. Respiré de ese humo amargo de tu adiós y desde que tú te fuiste yo solo tengo la camisa negra, porque negra tengo el alma. Yo por ti perdí la calma y casi pierdo hasta mi cama. Cama, 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 baby, te digo con disimulo. Tengo la camisa negra y debajo tengo el difunto. Tengo la camisa negra, porque negra tengo el alma. Yo por ti perdí la calma y casi pierdo hasta mi cama. Cama, 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 baby, te digo con disimulo. Tengo la camisa negra y debajo tengo el difunto.
Okay, that was La Camisa Negra, the Black Shirt by Juanes. I'm gonna play this now, the love song. This is Cama y Mesa by Roberto Carlos. This is Bed and Table. Roberto Carlos from Brazil. Quiero ser tu canción desde principio a fin. Quiero rozarme en tus labios y ser tu carmín. Ser el jabón que te suaviza, el baño que te baña, la toalla que deslizas por tu piel mojada. Yo quiero ser tu almohada. Besarte mientras sueñas y verte dormir. Yo quiero ser el sol que entra y da sobre tu cama. Despertarte poco a poco, hacerte sonreír. Quiero estar en el más suave toque de tus dedos, estar en lo más íntimo de tus secretos. Quiero ser la cosa buena, liberada o prohibida,
hacer todo en mi vida. Todo lo que me quieras dar, quiero que me lo des. Yo te doy todo lo que un hombre entrega a una mujer. Y más allá de ese cariño que siempre me das, me imagino tantas cosas, quiero siempre más. Tú eres mi dulce desayuno, mi bebida preferida, el plato predilecto. Yo como y bebo de lo bueno, no tengo hora fija, de mañana, tarde o noche no hago dieta. Y ese amor que alimenta mi fantasía, mi sueño es mi fiesta, es mi alegría. La comida más sabrosa, mi perfume, mi bebida, es todo en mi vida. Todo hombre que sabe querer, sabe dar y pedir a la mujer lo mejor y hacer lo que come, que bebe, que da, que recibe. El hombre que sabe querer, que apasiona por una mujer, convierte su amor en vida. Su comida y bebida, la justa medida. El hombre que sabe querer, sabe dar y pedir a la mujer lo mejor y hacer que llame, lo que come, que bebe, que da, que recibe. Pero el hombre sabe querer y se apasiona por una mujer, convierte su amor en vida. Su comida y bebida, la justa medida. Pero el hombre que sabe querer, se apasiona por una mujer, convierte su amor en vida. Su comida y bebida, la justa medida.
Everyone, that was Ruben Dario. And so you've seen Dea, you've seen Ruben, and here I am again talking to you. I want to say this. I want to thank you, everyone here who's here as a person who works in as an artist who works with a live medium. This year has been very difficult and challenging in ways I never would have been able to expect. And I'm sure that other artists who are used to performing for audiences are feeling have similar feelings or similar thoughts. Thank you. And I want to encourage you, if you're here tonight and there is a group that performs that you enjoy and that you miss, whether it's any of the multiple performers and performing institutions here in town, please, these organizations need you. And I'm not just talking about a money donation. They definitely need that. And if you're so moved and you have the resources and the means, please share those with those organizations that you miss. But also just a note of encouragement, a post on their Facebook or social media page, or a letter, anything to encourage them. If you like a musician who sells digital content, play their songs, play their music. This won't last forever, and we'll be able to be back together again. But right now, as a matter of fact, I want to talk a little bit about Celebrate Nashville. Metro Parks and Recreation, they are the organization that puts on Celebrate Nashville every year. Like I said, 25 years next fall will be the 25th anniversary of the Celebrate Nashville Festival. And if you feel so moved and you're watching on celebratenashville.org, by all means, scroll down and on the website, and you see buttons for participate and donate. Think about clicking on those and getting involved in the festival. Also, we have a lot of vendors who count on large festivals and large gatherings that we're not able to have right now. Think about supporting those vendors. There is a list of vendors at celebratenashville.org. That you will be able to see. And you can also see some of the wonderful recipes that they have donated free of charge on the site. So you can be at your own house and making some of the wonderful things that the food vendors have. But hey, we all need you right now, and we need each other. So without further ado, I want to bring to the, I'm looking for my notes, full disclosure. I want to bring to the broadcast uh, a soulful singer. She is a versatile vocalist from Knoxville, Tennessee, who has been influenced by the likes of Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, and Minnie Riperton, just to name a few. Friends, give a warm virtual welcome to Tremaine Artemis. Hi, Tremaine. How are you tonight? Oh, okay. Okay. We're having a technical difficulties, everybody out there. Just stand by. Tremaine, can you hear me now? Okay. 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 So we're having some issues with Tremaine's feed, but don't worry. Don't worry. We have lots of soul and fun. Hi, Tremaine. Hi, Tremaine. Can you hear us? She's having some trouble. She's having some trouble. She's having some trouble. And so that's all right. That's all right. I can hear you. I mean, I can, let's see. Yeah, no, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, we are going to transition. We're going to transition forward. And this is a great time, I think, to talk about the Metro Human Relations Commission. And the mission of the Metro Human Relations Commission is to protect and promote the personal dignity, peace, safety, security, and health and general welfare of all the people in Nashville and Davidson County. The commission's work is organized around a theme of one city for all people. Now, this motto guides all of MHRC's education, training, advocacy, and compliance services. And I really, really want to give a shout out to the Metro Human Relations Commission and Community Nashville for helping make this possible. And I think right now on our broadcast, so we're here to celebrate. And I want to recognize an organization. Now, our first award of the night is named for Avi Poster. It's who was the first recipient of this award. I'm sorry. Our first award of the night goes to a local organization. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and it is named after its first recipient, the Oasis Center. Now, the Oasis Award recipient this year in 2020 is the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition. Now, the mission of the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition is a statewide immigrant and refugee-led collaboration whose mission is to empower immigrants and refugees throughout Tennessee to develop a unified voice, defend their rights, and to create an atmosphere in which they are recognized as positive contributors to this state. And they are a coalition of immigrants and refugees and allies working to lift up fundamental American freedoms and human rights and build a strong, welcoming, and inclusive Tennessee. They believe that real and lasting change must be led by those directly affected by injustice. And for this reason, community organizing and leadership development are the core strategies that they use to fulfill this vision. Now, you've heard me talk about them, and they are the Oasis Award recipient for 2020. Let's learn more about them.
Hi, good evening. My name is Lisa Sherman Nicholas, and I'm the Executive Director at the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition. For those of you who don't know us, we're a statewide grassroots organization that works to defend and empower immigrant and refugee communities across our state, and ultimately to build a more welcoming and inclusive Tennessee. On behalf of our board, our members, and our staff, we're deeply grateful for Community Nashville, Celebrate Nashville, and the Metro Human Relations Commission for hosting this event tonight and for honoring us with the Oasis Award. We share with you all the dream of making Nashville a more welcoming, inclusive, and equitable place for all. We're so incredibly honored to work alongside each of you to build a better future for our city. When I reflect on the past year, I'm inspired by the strength, power, and resilience of Nashville's immigrant and refugee communities, especially in the face of stark health and economic disparities, exposed and widened by the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. We've seen disproportionately high rates of COVID-19 in the Latinx community, while South Nashville remains a hotspot due to the number of Black and Brown essential workers who call the area home. But throughout these hardships caused by systemic barriers to care and relief, our members have shown up powerfully to take care of each other and their communities. We've seen how our network of domestic workers has rallied together to care for each other's children, to find resources, and to collect and donate food and money for those most in need. Through this network, they've been able to empower themselves and each other and become strong leaders in their communities. It's stories like this that light a fire in me and motivate my team to keep organizing our communities, developing leaders, and working to remove barriers that keep immigrants and refugees from accessing equal opportunities in our city. It's hard work, it's not easy, and it's going to take all of us. But I know that together we can move beyond welcoming to make sure that the laws, policies, and systems in our city truly reflect the best of our values and give everyone who call Nashville home an opportunity for their families to thrive. Thank you so much again for this great honor, and have a great evening.
Absolutely. Thank you. Friends, it's good to see you back still out there. We're going to get to some more music, but I want to direct you back to celebratenashville.org. And I understand that right now, during this pandemic, school looks different than it has in recent years for some of us here in the mid-state. And I realize that some people might be helping your children with your studies even more so than normal if you're in the same home, and depending on what age your child is, school may be open, school may not be open. This is what I want to suggest. I want to suggest you go to celebratenashville.org and look, and they have kids activities there. So there are craft activities and other things that you can dive into. Just one more resource and another way that celebratenashville.org can help keep this wonderful experience and bring it into your home, so you don't even have to leave your home to get some of celebratenashville.org. Now I want to move on. I want to move on to our next guest, who some of you may know. Our next musician is one of the members of Old Crow Medicine Show, CARE-a-oke. And for the last 20 years, this multi-instrumentalist has been the front man and the fiddler for this band, and originally born as J. Ketchum Miller Secor, known for his interest in Appalachian music and musicology. I had some friends who worked with him at the Nashville Public Library, and he recently wrote a children's book called Lorraine, which is his retelling of a Southern folktale interwoven with the power of music. Friends, he's not live on the broadcast, but he did send us a special performance. Check out CARE-a-oke.
In this karaoke. Hey everybody, it's Ketch from the Old Crow Medicine Show, inviting you to join along and sing in this karaoke rendition of one of my favorite songs from the rabble-rousing American poet and proletariat and Oklahoman and folk singer, a fellow by the name of Woody Guthrie. He wrote a song in response to a song called God Bless America by Irving Berlin. He wanted to have a version of God Bless America that spoke to all of the working people all across the country. A song that said, hey everybody, this land is yours. It belongs to us all. Well, that song became one that I hope you'll enjoy singing along for this
karaoke rendition of the broadcast. Are you ready? Are you ready to sing along at home? Are you ready? This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking down a ribbon of highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Everybody! This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. What about Tennessee? From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Well, I roamed and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me, a voice kept sounding. This land was made for you and me. Help me sing! This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the Great Smoky Mountains to the Mississippi River down to Memphis. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on the one side it said no trespassing, but on the other side it didn't say nothing. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking the Freedom Highway. Think about it now and get ready to sing. Here comes the chorus now. Follow the dancing ball. This land is your land. This land is my land. Everybody from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Thank you, Catch. Thank you, Catch. We are going to keep going. And just like he wrote that famous Woody Guthrie song, this land was made for you and me, for all of us. For all of us, history has been what it has. It has been varied and diverse. But today, here in this moment, not to ignore anything that has happened, but we are here to celebrate the fact that we can be together, not to say that it's perfect right now, but we have to be together to keep working to move things forward. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that tonight on our show as well. We're going to move it forward because our final award is about to be presented. It is named for the inaugural award recipient and prolific community builder, Avi Poster. This year's winner of the Avi Poster Award is City Council member Zulfat Zwara. Zulfat was elected as an at-large council member in September of 2019. She is the first immigrant to be elected as an at-large member. And she is also the very first Muslim to be elected to metropolitan government of Nashville and Davidson County. And she is the first Muslim woman elected in the state of Tennessee and the first Nigerian woman elected to any office in the United States, right here in Nashville, y'all. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. And Zulfat is originally from Nigeria, but came to the U.S. in 1993, but came to Nashville in 1998 and has always been active in community service and leadership, but also works as a CPA. and I founded an accounting firm that has worked with county governments in Hardeman, Haywood Lake, and McNairy counties. She is currently the assistant controller of a local university here in Nashville. It is my honor to bring to you Zulfat Swara.
Hi, I'm so grateful. Thank you all for this honor. I want to thank Celebrate Nashville and the Metro Human Rights Commission for this recognition. It means a lot to me for so many reasons. One, it's an award that celebrates all of us, that shows that we're different, but we're all the same. It reminds me of the motto of the United States, He pluribus unum, out of many one. And what I love about that motto is that the first time it was depicted, it was in a UK magazine, and the depiction was a flower, was a bouquet of flower with so many colors, and all of it showing beautifully and so pretty, but all of them together makes one bunch. And that's what I love about our diversity, that we recognize that we're different, but as a city, we're working together to make sure that we're also one. And so thank you so much. That's why this award means so much to me. The second reason is that this award is named after Avi Poster. I love Avi. Avi's done so much for this city, and to receive an award named after him means so much to me. I want to thank you all for this recognition. I want to thank everyone that I've worked with over the years, and so many organizations that are in this space that are doing all the work that make Nashville welcoming. I thank my co-Howard Tuck for all the work that they're doing. I'm grateful to the American Muslim Advisory Council, Millions of Conversation, Faith and Culture Center, the Human Rights Commission, all of us, everybody, interfaith, multi-faith, multicultural, working to make Nashville a better place, working to make sure that everyone feel welcome and everyone feel at home. All of this would not have happened without each and every one of you and the work that you do daily. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful for this recognition, and I hope we all continue to work to continue to make Nashville a better place. I'm going to close with this. It's a song in my language. You probably have heard it before, or you might even hear it today. It was sung for me at my swearing in by Kate Siko with Old Crow Medicine Show. In the song, it says, Eshe Nashville, which means thank you, Nashville. The song says, Bokun Awomowa, bless our children. Bokun Iluwa, bless our city, bless our country. For Nomowa, God show us the way. So I pray that God continue to bless each and every one of you. May God continue to bless our city. May God bless our state. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you all so much. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Zulfat. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Before we get to that very special song, friends, we have come to the end of a wonderful evening. I would encourage, as the holidays are coming, just be careful, be safe out there. Be safe out there and be discriminate and vigilant against this pandemic. It is not a respecter of persons, y'all. So it can take any of us down, but we are going to keep striving and moving forward. So if you gather safely. And if you're not able to gather, please call, join on platforms like the one that we're on right now. And you can still experience loved ones. You can still reach out. The love is real, but so is the concern. The love is real, so is the concern. But also knowing that the Christmas season and the holidays, all the holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, lots of different holidays are on their way. I wanted to encourage you to shop for holidays on our World Market vendor page, and consider, if you're not able to patronize a restaurant that you love, get a gift certificate, give it as a gift. And then when we're able to gather together again, you already have some money to come in and sit down and enjoy a meal, and you'll be able to support those business owners. And think about getting merchandise from any of the musicians that you've seen tonight, if you can find them on social media, or any of the other musicians who you might find on the World Market vendor page. Also, remember the website, celebratenashville.org. Look for young people's activities. Also look for those vendors. Like I said, really take care of those vendors. We're really, really struggling right now in this time when people are not able to gather. So please keep them in mind. And also understand you could go and get recipes there on the site that you can make yourself at the house. Like I'm at the house now, I can make some now. I might go do a little scrolling myself. And also consider donating. Donate to Celebrate Nashville so we can have a big, beautiful festival that is representative of the love and the joy that is present from all the different stories that are gathered in this community. That's a beautiful thing. We have a beautiful thing going on, and we want to have a festival that is representative of that. And so that needs you. So donate, participate, volunteer, send encouragement, send loves, wear your masks. And also from the Metro Human Relations Commission, thank you very much, everyone. I have been John Royal. It has been my pleasure to be your host and to be with you here online this evening. Like I said, we're going to make it, y'all. Stay safe out there, everybody. And without further ado, make sure you we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Catch Shakur has one final performance. Good night, everybody.
Obe ni fuloa, ashe, ashe. Obe ni fuloa, ashe, ashe. Ki uloa fonomawa, ashe, ashe. Ki uloa fonomawa, ashe, ashe. Pukun ilua, ashe, ashe. Pukun ilua, ashe, ashe. Ishe Nashville, ashe, ashe. Ishe Nashville, ashe. Bunga Alafia, Bunga Alafia.